Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to show you how you can build a Shopvac with parts you can find almost anywhere for under $30. Please be careful when using the techniques shown in this video. It's easy to harm or even kill yourself. The final product will not be something of professional quality, however, it will be very usable. Please enjoy this video. These are the parts this project will require. Some PVC joints. I used several, as you can see here. For starters I used this one here, which is a straight one, and two 90-degree parts. You can use whatever shape you like. And finally one of these with a screw cap, which we'll modify later. And finally I used some vacuum hose. I bought the PVC pipes to match the diameter of this hose for obvious reasons. And make sure if you get a larger diameter hose, you use larger diameter PVC parts. This is these buckets. They hold about 2.5 gallons or 10 liters. You can get these at restaurants. I got them at a restaurant. They hold mayonnaise or frying oil. You can use any bucket you like as long as there's a lid on it. Alright, and for the motor I'm using an old leaf blower motor that we're gonna fit to the top of this bucket, like so. Obviously you will need to modify the housing of the motor. And on the side here there's going to be one of the PVC pieces. The one I use is with a thread, and I can screw the cap after modifying on the inside. So let's get started. So I'm modifying the housing of the leaf blower motor to make it fit against the lid of the bucket, and I'll do so by cutting here and on the other side. And note there's two screws that have to remain in the body, over there and over there, and I have to cut it right here. The screws have to stay because otherwise it will fall apart. And there will be some material left, but we're gonna make a spacer to make it fit to the lid of the bucket right here. So as you can see, I'm cutting some extra material off in order to make a better fit against the lid of the bucket. And by cutting off the old handle, which was here, I weakened the body a little bit, as you can see. So I'm making a spacer to fit in between and to strengthen the body a little. So now I'm making the spacer to fit in between the lid of the bucket and the leaf blower motor. I'm just cutting it down to size. So here it is, nothing special, just cut down to size. I've pre-drilled the holes, so the screws I'm using will actually fall through the wood a bit, so they will grip the plastic of the motor housing better. And I'm using very short screws, so the rotor on the inside doesn't get caught on the screws itself. Here I am marking the hole for the motor to fit through. I've already attached the spacer to the motor housing. I'm going to cut this out with the Stanley knife. The hole's not quite center, so I'll probably draw another one. So here you see the motor fitting through the lid of the bucket. I'll later mount a ring of wood on the inside to strengthen the whole thing, but I'll show you later. So I'm now drilling out the cap of the threaded PVC piece with a hole saw. And this is so I can screw it on further onto the thread on the inside. So here's the bucket, and here's the piece I drilled out, so I can use all of the thread that's on there. I'm gonna make a hole in the side of the bucket, put the thread through, and put the ring back on the other side and tighten it so I don't even have to use any glue. So this is what the finished product looks like. Just a little piece of PVC on the outside and the thread on the inside, as you can see here. So I tested the vacuum, and I actually found out the suction of the motor was drawing the walls of the bucket in. So I decided to make a little hoop out of yellow PVC to strengthen the inside of the bucket, and I'll have to heat the PVC up a bit to be able to bend it into a circle and to make it fit inside the bucket. I am heating my PVC over a gas flame. Obviously, you need to watch out so you don't burn yourself or burn down your house or your workshop. Just be safe using any source of heat. As you can see, right here, my hoop is finished. I've let it cool down now, and I'm going to cut it down to size now. So here you see the fit of the hoop inside the bucket. To secure the ring, I'll just put some screws through the outside. To give the motor a boost, I'm going to make an insert that'll fit inside the inlet of the motor itself. So here's the end result, and it's a just round piece of wood with a hole in the middle, same size as the hose I'm using, and it'll fit inside here like so. I'll make it airtight with some clear caulk, and I'll keep it in place with some screws. As you can see here, I've put a ring on the inside of the lid. I screwed it in place and filled the gap with some clear caulk, and now I'm going to smooth it all out. So this is what the vacuum looks like now. All we need to do is attach a piece of hose and see if it'll suck up some sawdust. So the vacuum is all finished, and I've got some sawdust over here. Zoom in so you can see it. And yeah, I'm gonna fire it up and see how it works.